Now we're on the way up. Just got through security. We're on board the Royal Caribbean, Utopia of the Seas. Let's go. Here we go. About to go this way. We're going to check in, and then once you check in with your, passport and your sail pass, and we'll see what the process is real quick. Like I said, this is our second cruise, so we're going to try to make the best of it. Okay. Checking in before you board. All right, we are gonna get ready to go through the boarding. We got Terminal 1. We're getting on Utopia of the Seas today. This is embarkation day. Crystal's over there checking in, which I need to be over here checking in. But here's the beginning process of getting on Utopia of the Seas. We just checked in. They had to check the passport, check your sail pass, make sure everything's good. We did a lot of it online, so it's a lot easier. 2 minutes at the best. They scan your sail pass, check your passport. So what do you think about it so far?
Let's go.
Let's go. She's ready to go on board. So we're going to go ahead and flip the camera around, and we're going to show you what the boarding process to get on the ship. Like I said, we just checked in.
It's a long walk.
Yeah, it's a long walk because we got through security 3 minutes. So it was a really easy process. Royal Caribbean is on their mark. Yeah, even though we got a 10:30 boarding, they opened at 10. So we pulled in the parking garage. We end up going around. We kind of familiar with it from last time. We actually parked in the parking garage this time. And I'm not for sure how much the parking costs in the parking garage, but I know we paid $72, $75 for a 3-day cruise. So, all right, here we go. We just got through another check-in process. They scanned our boarding pass. And now we are on the way up the gangway and board the Utopia of the Seas. Crystal's right here in front of us. She's excited. Hey, there's I'm from. We're back. We're back, my man.
How's it going?
We're doing a 4-day this time.
Oh, come on. That's even better now because you have 1 day to rest and do nothing.
I was like, I hope we see you because I was like, yeah.
The thing is, I'm just like, I've been here, but I'm happy.
There you go. We're about to be happy.
I'm like, I'm happy.
I appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. It's good seeing you again.
Good to see you guys. I'll see you on board.
Yes. That is awesome. If you are familiar with our first Utopia video, our first cruise, we ran to Amsterdam, and yeah, he was like, you need to do a 4-day cruise. You get everything done. So we're doing a 4-day cruise. It was good seeing them. They're going up the gangway. This is the ship again. Here we go. You can carry your luggage on. We choose not to carry our luggage on. We just unload it because you can't get in your room. So I guess you're gonna take your luggage around until the rooms are ready. Rooms are usually ready about 12 noon.
Hello guys,
welcome. We are in the party mode. We're going to the stateroom. That's where our muster station is. We're gonna go ahead and get all that out of the way. This time we're a little familiar with the ship. We kind of got an idea where everything is at, mainly. So it is a little more relaxing since we know where everything is at on the ship. I miss my kids because last time we were on this ship, the kids were with us. But it's our anniversary cruise. So we're gonna go up here to the, I got this wrong because that's Royal Theater. That's where all the shows are. So yes, we got to go back to the, we're on the other side. I thought we were going the right way. It doesn't matter how many times you've been on this ship, you still get lost. So yeah, you'll get toward the Royal Promenade right now. So I'm gonna let y'all know this. If you get drink package to Pressure, there's Starbucks right here. That you have to pay for. That is not included. But if you go down here to Cafe Promenade, they got Starbucks in there. It's not official Starbucks, but the drinks are really good there as well. They don't have a full menu at Starbucks. Here's the Royal Shop. Crystal just noticed. Yeah, once we leave port, we can go in there and look around, shop. Sorrento, the best pizza in the world right there. The best pizza in the world.
Tastes better because you're on a cruise ship, to be honest.
Yeah, and after a couple drinks, I guess it does taste better. It can be the most horrible pizza, but after you had a couple drinks, you would be, yeah, it would be the best tasting pizza. Here's a car. Makes you want to drive that car right off the ship.
I don't recommend that at all.
We are leaving the main dining area. We just did our muster, and we just made sure we got well, since it's both of us, you want definitely, if you're gonna make dining reservations at the main dining room, we want to sit by ourselves because it's our anniversary cruise and eat. So we made sure we're getting the table by ourselves. When you first board this cruise, get all this stuff out of the way. If you can get your muster out, because they will make announcements throughout the whole day. We still need a couple people to do their muster. Keep on. So to make it easier on everyone else, get your muster out of the way. And then you can go to guest relations or do whatever you need to do. I would recommend you to do the reservation, especially on Utopia, before you get there the day of the cruise. Especially if you want to do the railroad dinner. That sells out fast. What day are we doing the railroad?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So I would do it on probably on day 2 video, and I'm gonna tell you if it's worth the money. That's what day it is.
Most people don't like Mondays. Today, I love Monday.
Monday on the cruising day, embarkation day, the best Monday ever. This is your ship, Utopia the Seas. Wow, that was fast. We are on deck 16. That is a hot tub right there, hanging off the ship, side of the ship. Right now it is roughly about 10 o'clock, 10:25. 10:25. Who's paying attention to time right now? I'm not. I've never been on this side of the pool deck, even when we came last time. You got the toilet bowl. Right there. Yeah, the pools are open, and you got the splash pad slides over there. Got the yellow slides, the blue, the yellow. Yeah, isn't that a beautiful sight? So you got a hot tub here. You got another one over there. I don't know if there's one. No, there's not a hot tub over there by the kids' splash pad. Here's Crystal. Hi. She's in her happy zone, y'all. When you get on board, also when you get situated with everything else, don't forget to put your phone on airplane mode so you're not going to get charged. And you got to go on the app to connect to the internet, the Royal Caribbean app, so you can get, if you bought the internet package. But yeah, but you could also message through the app. So if you got kids and you don't have the internet package and you're trying to find a way to keep connected with your kids or your family, they can text you through the Royal Caribbean app while you're on the ship. There's a sign. We're walking into Central Park. You hear the birds? Are they real birds?
No.
All right.
It's a soundtrack.
Okay, it's a soundtrack.
All of these plants are real.
All these plants here in Central Park is real. There's a Zumi sushi restaurant. Not my thing.
I love sushi.
I know you do. And this is the floating bar that goes down, the rising tide bar. So that goes down to deck 5. That was down there when we got on the ship because we boarded on deck 5. So then it comes up to deck 8. I guess you can get off or emergency exit, then it goes back down. Sit down and have a drink. This is the 150 Central Park, one of the more fancier restaurants. Have you ever worried about the virus and stuff on certain ships? Utopia Seas has these everywhere, and they got wash stations. So you make sure you wash your hands. I do that anywhere, even on a deck. Wash your hands, sterilize your hands. But these parallels are everywhere. Here's the menu of 150. Especially if you go in deck 15, the Windjammer, they got wash station all on the wall. You need to wash your hands and sanitize it if you're on a cruise ship. I would recommend it. Yeah, this is Central Park. Now we're gonna go over to the boardwalk, which is just on the other side of these doors. Should be on the other side of the doors. So I told you, this ship is so big, you think you know your ship, but you actually don't. Here, so they got these near the elevator, so.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, see the boardwalk is on deck 6. I was thinking, because we board on that, and we're on deck 7, our staterooms. And the casino roll is on deck 4. We are walking into the boardwalk. And last time I was on the ship, I didn't explain this. These horses are the beginning stages. of how they create them. That's like the model. Then they get a little more identity. And this is almost done. See how it steps up every course. And then this is almost the finished product right here. And then this is a finished product right here. And then they get up on that's how they look. And then you got the arcade right here on board. This is the boardwalk. And I tell you, when that aqua show is going on at night, when it lets out, between letting people in the aqua show and when it gets out, this place is crowded. I would recommend getting to the aqua show a little bit early and reserve your shows. It's so much easier. You walk right around that line because you got reservations and show them your key, and that's it. So we're going to go on into the Playmakers, and we're going to go ahead and have some lunch. You got your warm-ups right here. And I'll show you, but what we noticed, I'm going to get the wings and try the wings. Crystal's seen the truffle burger. She loves any food that got truffle in it. So she's going to try that truffle burger. This is the Playmakers. It's just like a sports bar. They got a lot of TVs. There's also seating outside the Playmakers along with TVs all around. Crystal got a Bloody Mary, but that does not look tempting to me. It looks like a ketchup drink. I got like a pineapple sangria. It's like a white wine. It's a sweet drink, so I'm gonna try it out. That is a good drink. I might be a fan of white wine. I might really be a fan. This is I love my drinks being sweet. I guess it's like pineapple along with the lime taste. It's not straight pineapple taste. On the back side of the drink, you can taste the white wine. A little tingling hits the back of your mouth. I'm not gonna try that Bloody Mary.
Why?
I'm not.
I thought outside your comfort zone.
All right. Crystal, I should not have said that, outside my comfort zone. Now, every time I don't want to try something, Crystal's going to be like, oh, I thought we were doing an outside the comfort zone thing. Do I got to try it?
Just take a sip. Don't be a pansy.
Olives.
It's
Oh,
not even olives. It doesn't taste like olives. Calm down.
that's an olive.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like that's a garnish.
It's an olive.
Try it.
Tomatoes. Ugh. I'm not ever trying that thing again. Ugh. That's tomatoes.
It's tomato juice.
It tastes like pure tomato soup.
Tomato juice.
Why'd you I hate tomatoes. I can eat pizza, but I cannot. That's like a raw tomato. How can you drink that?
You know what else is in it?
What else?
Tabasco sauce.
Tabasco? Like hot sauce?
Hot sauce.
Who would think about mixing hot sauce and tomato sauce? Tried it once, not again. Her drink. I got my wings. I've already tried like 3 of them. Really, really good. We got the jerk sauce. The jerk sauce is really, he said it wasn't that spicy, but it got a little kick to it. But really good. It's really good.
The burger was really good. And it came with those truffle fries, and those were good too. I recommend it. 10 out of 10.
The wings were your typical wings. I give it probably 8 out of 10. They were pretty good. They were actually good wings.
This is the campfire cookie. There's cookie underneath. Got little s'mores on top. And ice cream and milk.
So I'm gonna try a little bit of this, and I'm gonna try the ice cream with it. And you can get a cup of milk with it. So good. So good.
It's worth coming here just for that.
Oh. That is so good. You get the taste of the marshmallow, the cookie. Try with the ice cream with it. Oh. Heaven. We're at 7723, deck 7. We're gonna go on in the room and check it out.
You got me in a picture.
I got you, Crystal. And we're gonna look at this right here. I'm watching out for that sign there. That sign there. I'm not gonna hit that ledge. That's how big that ledge is right there, y'all. That's what I nailed in the last room. So I'm kind of watching. This is the bathroom. Got towels. You got your little shelf down there. Extra roll of toilet paper. Sink here. Got salt and breeze soap, hand soap. I don't know what these are. I guess why would they have? Oh, for your teeth, brushing your teeth.
Oh, shot glass in the bathroom.
Yeah, shot glass in the bathroom. What that's funny. So we're gonna get in the shower. Well, these showers are pretty big. That gives you an idea. Look, you can see back there. Yeah, bring this thing big. If you're tall, I guess if you're over 6 foot, you hold it up and take a shower. Because I'm 5'9", so.
Up and down. Do you see that black
Yeah, I
button?
see it adjust right here.
Black button, yeah.
It adjusts, but I guess 6'2", 6'3", you might have a problem. You got your Salt Breeze body wash, hair body wash. So I'm assuming a shampoo and body wash. Oh, you gonna keep me in here? Yeah, Chris is trying to lock me in the. Alright, then you got your mirror right here for the females that would like to do makeup. Can't see, need a brighter area. And then you got your pull-out couch. See, this is at the front of the room.
Oh, there's no trundle underneath this.
No, so it's not a trundle. No. Okay, so the other room we had a trundle. This one does not. So then you got your little art, and wow, the air's cranking out of these vents. You got a storage area on this side. You got a lot of storage area in this room. You got one right there with the safe, storage room area down here, and also you can store your suitcases under the bed, which we're here on a 4-day, so we're going to unpack and store so we don't have to keep on. You got the mini bar. You got a room service menu. You can order breakfast.
This is the breakfast menu.
Okay, this is a breakfast menu that you can order, and they'll deliver breakfast to your room instead of going to get it.
The continental breakfast is included, but the American breakfast is not. There's going to be an upcharge, a $7.95 upcharge for that, and you have to hang these outside the door before 3 a.m.
And don't worry, I'm not ordering that ultimate Bloody Mary. Crystal got me to try that thing. Oh my God, no, I do not like tomatoes. And you got your regular compass with all your shows on both sides. This is all on the app too. I guess they give you these. So if you want to go to guest relation, people that's not cell phone savvy, they can take that and go and schedule your rooms through guest relations, which I would not recommend because most shows are usually booked, especially by this time, 1 o'clock. You got a lamp over here. You got not a USB, but I forget what that's called, but that's USB-C. What, yeah, okay, USB-C, that's what my cell phone takes, with a plug right there, right beside their bed. You got little hangers on the wall. TV's about a 42-inch TV. You got outside there, that's Playmakers. And this was a roll up room, because Chris was like, yeah, we're supposed to get a room, and it's got a window. And then we were at Playmakers. I'm like, well, we're right beside the room we actually had before. I don't think it's that much of a roll up window. But yeah, this got USB-C plugged to with a plug there. Let's do the bed test. Let's see what happens. Oh, this bed is so comfortable. Thumbs up. It's not firm. It's not too soft. It's right in the middle. Perfect. Day one, we're at port, so there's nobody. You can bring kids in here. You can tour the casino. You can walk all through here. They got a lot of Huff and Puffs here. It's not my favorite. Last time I played it, I tell you, put a lot of money in there before I won anything. Oh, look, spicy upside yummy. We saw Vegas Matt play this. But this one over here, I'm gonna show you. This machine right over here. I had to go do a blackjack tournament. And you know how you feel like a machine's gonna win? This one right here. This machine would not let me lose my money. It kept on giving me money. Let me go down, give me money. For about 20 minutes, I'm like, this ain't gonna do. I had to leave this machine right here and go and do a blackjack tournament. It took me about 30 minutes to do the blackjack. I came back and sat down and people were like, you're really gonna sit at this machine? I said, why? The guy sat down right after me and hit 26,000 credits. Right after I got up. That's the band. Loud. A lot different than earlier up here. Whole deck is crowded. We're gonna come to the back of the ship. Got the flow rider. They got the Disney Wish right there. Like Crystal said, that's the Harmony of the Seas, Royal Caribbean over there, along with the Princess. I guess they got their own class of ships, I guess. It's beautiful out here, y'all. Beautiful. That's the Wish, Disney Wish. We sail off in about 45 minutes. I'm sitting here wondering, that place right there, that little statue, stairway statue, what is that? Is that a park or some kind of, visitation museum? But I see there's water all around it, and then you got like a little park right there, but I didn't know what that was. If y'all can drop it in the comments if you know what that is. Right now we got shaved ice right here. This thing's massive. Man, it has lemon lime, that's strawberry, and grape. It's like a huge snow cone. Look how big that thing is. It's actually really good.
Let's really get this party started. And please put your hands together, scream and shout. Make some noise for your host today, the one, the only, your activities manager, Tommy.
We just got back to our room.
We have something for tomorrow. Look at this. Union Telegram Company. Utopia of the Seas. Royal Railway cordially invites you to Utopia Station.
Pretty cool for the Royal Railroad.
And here are
dinner
tickets. Look at that.
Those
How
are tickets.
exciting is this? Oh, I can't
Awesome.
wait. Yeah.
All right, we are going to talk about our dinner in the main dining room. My steak was really good. I really loved it. I love my Boston cream pie.
Your Caesar salad?
The Caesar salad, it was good. You went out of your comfort zone.
I did. I got escargot for the first time ever, which I thought was delicious. Doesn't look very appetizing, but it was really good. And then also got mushroom spinach tomato dish. It was a vegan dish. It was really, really good. I got the key lime pie. The key lime pie was also delicious.
It was really good.
It was good.
I really liked the attention that they gave to us. The manager he came up, several times. Hey, how you doing? You doing okay? Wondering how make sure we were good. Even when we were walking out, make sure we were good.
Customer service is really good on this ship.
Yes, on Utopia Seas, I would say that. Even in the casino / across the board, all the Royal Caribbean team members, they have been on point. It's been a great day.
It's really wavy right now.
Yeah, you can tell it's windy and it's.
Do you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that or not. That's the hangers in our closet.
Yeah, the hangers.
We're gonna have to remove those.
This is the end of day one, the embarkation day at Utopia of the Seas. Well, for starters, for breakfast, I went and ordered a plate of pineapple. Look at that fresh pineapple. It looks delicious. I love pineapple. I can eat pineapple all day long. And Crystal over here, she got the strawberry parfait. Got fresh strawberries on top. Oh, that looks amazing too. All right, they just brought us some breakfast. That looks delicious. Got sausage links, you got scrambled eggs, you got hash brown. I got some ketchup they just gave me for my hash brown. Got some toast.
I got the omelet because I know I need some protein today, and so a little bit of corned beef. That's a little teeny dish here. And then a hash brown.
Food in the main dining room was
Good.
really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Breakfast, really good. If you got kids, I would recommend probably in general they have a buffet of more variety. And the main dining room, you sit down, it's catered, you're getting catered to. But the food was 10 out of 10. The breakfast this morning, 10 out of 10. So.
And it was nice and relaxing to just sit down and chill.
Have a cup of
Especially
coffee.
since we can't go to Nassau today, we have time, lots of time.
Yeah, so it's been relaxing. I love this ship. Yeah, we came into our room. We have a magnet on our door that says we love towel animals. Look what they made for us. Our stateroom host. Swan with a heart. Swan. That is pretty cool.
Welcome drinks. Take a photo, come back to this station, and then wait for your table to be announced.
Thank you.
See that guy with the mustache right there? That's a troublemaker. No, don't look back. I'm talking to you. How about this one?
What is it, Crystal?
That moonshine?
Tastes like cherry, I think, explosives.
Dynamite. We're on Utopia's Station dinner. Along with the menu, it came with like a map. Where we're going, Crystal said. We're going to go along this front, all the way up here. We're going to vlog out our day for day 2 here at Royal Caribbean. It is almost midnight, I guess, on day 2.
Let's talk about Utopia Station, because I've seen 5 or 6 vlogs from other YouTubers on Utopia Station. I wanted to try it for myself because I wanted the experience, but it seemed underwhelming on YouTube. But I was pleasantly surprised.
I got a lot of bad reviews from other people that did that thing. Yes, they do not like you to record, and I could understand they do not want anyone. They want everyone to experience that experience on your own.
Mm-hmm.
So
we didn't get any footage of the show simply because they don't allow recording in the rail car.
And they want you to experience on your own. Okay, do I think it's worth the money? Let me put it in this perspective. If you have kids that are picky eaters, it will not be worth your time or money.
Correct.
Kids will like.
Or if you're a picky eater, there are 4 selections for appetizers and 5 selections for entrees, and one of those is a vegan item. It's an impossible item. And then there's 2 desserts. So look at the menu before you book. See if it's something that you're going to like. We've been trying to get out of our comfort zone this cruise. We've tried things we haven't really necessarily tried before. So
I really enjoyed that food. I enjoyed the service there. I enjoyed the atmosphere of
it was
that
so
show.
Funny. If you like campy comedy, like corny jokes, it's hilarious. I love it. I'm a sarcastic person. I love puns. Love it.
Yep. I'm not gonna explain what happens in that show. You can probably read more about it. But
you can look up other YouTubers that have done it. Ordinary Adventures, I know, have done it. Who else? Views and Cues.
But I would 100% recommend that experience, and it is worth the money. I think you said it's like $75
It was like
a person.
$75, yeah.
The food was delicious.
The food was good.
I had some kind. What did I have? I had
golden chicken nuggets.
That was like chicken tenders.
Yes, so
but it was good.
Says crunchy coated tender wings.
It's not
with
wings.
Gold dust served with bourbon barbecue sauce. So that barbecue sauce was delicious.
It was delicious, but was it spicy or
no?
The food was fresh. I know
I don't
that.
think
It was
it
hot.
was very fresh. I had the Fart and Dart baked beans for my appetizer. It was simmering pulled pork with a smoky medley of beans topped with pickled onions, crispy pancetta served with alongside Cajun rye loaf pieces for dipping. It was really good.
The entree we had
Was the braised short ribs, which was smoky braised beef short ribs with a twice cooked creamy potato, bouquet of baby vegetables, tender bean medley, and bourbon jus poured over.
Okay, we had the same dish, but let me tell you this: them ribs, they were good. The meat, you can just peel the
So
meat right
tender.
right off the bone. The meat, it was really good. The potatoes, the asparagus.
And it's a lot of food. Like by the time you get, because you get a bread service first.
Yeah.
By the time you finish your bread service, your appetizer, you're halfway through your entree. It's a lot of food.
You're trying to fight to get dessert down.
Right.
But the bread, they had what? They had two different kinds. They had bread with
Yeah,
like
let me
blue
get back
cheese.
to it.
Blue cheese in it.
The bread
And sauce.
selection was wild rice and cranberry bread, spice cowboy crackers, fruit and nut bread, a blue cheese pretzel with cheesy pimento dip, and caramelized onion butter. That onion butter
was good.
was so good.
It was really good. I like the
It makes for great
palmetto cheese.
Yeah.
The palmetto cheese. I really liked it.
Pimento cheese.
Yeah, pimento.
Yeah, they were both good, but that onions butter, it was so good, and your breath smelled so good afterwards.
Use the bathroom before you go in there.
Yeah, because it's a 70-minute show dinner, and if you leave for 5 minutes, you'll miss a whole lot. Because I will say the only thing I did not enjoy about it was very rushed. It was bread service, appetizer, entree. You could not sit down, and it wasn't a leisure activity.
So, if you ever did Dixie Stampede,
It was just like that.
it's just like that. Because Dixie Stampede, I felt very rushed with the dinner service. I didn't have a problem eating. I didn't feel rushed. I had plenty of time. But if you're a slow eater, you might find that difficult to eat.
All right, for dessert, we both had the Royal Railway cigar. This is a milk chocolate cigar stuffed with sweet cream, served with house-made dulce de leche ice cream. It was so good. If you're a chocolate lover, do it. Just do it. It's so good.
Yeah, I couldn't finish it, but the chocolate egg almost flew off the table.
Oh yeah, he tried to cut into it. It's very hard because it's like frozen. The dulce de leche ice cream is covered in hard chocolate,
Yeah.
and it was like super frozen. So
Yes.
you gotta. The waiter joked around. He said, "You got to use a hammer to open it, but since you don't have a hammer, you can use your spoon."
Okay, one other thing I want to do, because Crystal kind of spilled this drink on me.
Okay, listen. Okay, so when you first arrive to Royal Railway, you arrive 10-15 minutes early. Closer to 15 minutes, there was a line. You get a choice of a non-alcoholic or an alcoholic drink. They are both red, so just don't wear white. The drink, the moonshine, quote-unquote moonshine, was delicious. It was so good. It had like a fruit punch kind of flavor to it. Really good.
I just wish I would drink the whole bottle. Instead of Crystal trying to lift up a whole jug of water and she knocked it over. I was like, Crystal.
You act like you've never spilled drinks, mister.
Hold this. I'm like number one spilling drinks. I'm going to show y'all something. We got this. This was offered. It's $39.99. They take your pictures of the railroad station for, so you have memories, I thought this was really cool. It's a hardback book. You can set it up on a mantle or anywhere. I really thought this was nice, and it was $39.99.
Say that 4 times.
Utopia.
Royal Railway, Utopia Station. As soon as you get there, it's an immersive experience. So Once you get there, your name is posted on the Utopia board, which is really neat. And then you walk into the train station. It's like you're transported back to the Wild Wild West, and there are wanted people and burglars and criminals. It's just the neatest thing. So I think it's worth it.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
For the experience, and they never break character. You got a guy walking through, partially walking through with a box of TNT. No smoking, no smoking. So I'm like, don't forget, you need a light. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, the whole experience was wonderful, and they get the audience involved too. Utopia Station, definitely worth it. We loved it. Tomorrow will be day 3, it'll be at Nassau, and then day 4 should be at Cocoa Key. Key. Or Key. I say Cocoa Key. Okay. It's after midnight, and this is going to end our day 2. We are on day 3 on our cruise. We are about to get off the ship and go into Nassau. We were able to dock at Nassau this morning. What's our plans? Go look around the port, have fun.
Go look around the port and have fun and experience it first for ourselves. All right, let's go. We're right beside, this is Utopia. Look, y'all. The Disney Wish. And then you got the Margaritaville. And just look how small that ship is compared to the Utopia, even the Wish. Wow. I mean, they had a rough day at sea yesterday when they couldn't dock. So we felt the waves on the Utopia. So the waves had to be pretty big. And the wind was up to 50 knots 50 miles per hour last night. And this right here, Independence of the Seas, that's a big ship too. Chris was like, look at Disney. That's your favorite princess?
Yes.
What princess is that?
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, yep. I was going to say Rapunzel, but I didn't want to get it wrong. Of course.
I was watching a documentary on how they built the Wish, and they said that Rapunzel's foot was a size 16 shoe.
Size 16 shoe, Rapunzel's foot. They said we're going on the Destiny, the new ship, in January. I didn't know that was her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you never watched the movie Rapunzel, let down your hair.
I can't remember any Disney movies. Look how small the Carnival Pride is. I'll show y'all what the Utopia, size of Utopia is. Okay, looks like there's a Utopia. The Wish is almost about that size. Look at it.
It's a little bit bigger.
Is Utopia longer? Yeah, I can see, yeah, Utopia is taller and longer. I don't know I think we got to book a Disney trip with Wish. That ship looks amazing. They got an excursion going, look at dolphins. So I'm wondering, you all tell me in the comments, would you get off a boat to get back on a boat? When the ship leaves, be on the pool deck and you look out, oh, there's a dolphin, there's a whale. You're up higher than the little boat. So let me know in the comments. Now we came off of the docks. Now we're actually coming into the port. And that screen is like 3D. It's pretty cool. This is a great time to come. It's not hot out here. It's so 75, nice. Wind blowing, beautiful, and it's March now. So I would say come March or April before it gets really hot in the summer. I'm pretty sure it's toasting here in the summer. What do you think?
I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go look at some shops. We made it to the shops. Give y'all idea of some of these shops. So we're over here, like toward the middle of the marketplace. There's a bar here, Shore Break. You get drinks. Want to sit around? Got plenty of seating all around this place. Oh, they got tables inside too. So if you don't want to get out of the sun, they have tables inside. So they might, yeah, it looks like they got food too. You can order from there. And a bunch of seating out here. So we're experienced on the fly. This is our first time to Nassau. So we're excited. So hopefully y'all at home, watch the video, gives you a little idea what's here at Nassau if you have never been. Here we go, the official Global Porter official port shop. There you go. If you forgot your alligator, he's up there on the shelf up there. So if you forgot your alligator, they got one here. If you forgot your shorts when you get off the ship, you can always buy shorts. So you don't have to worry about running around in your birthday suit. Shot glass. So if you forgot to get dressed and you come off the ship in your birthday suit and you eventually make it to this store without getting arrested, get your shorts first, get your shirts, and then come on over here and get a shot glass. You can probably fill it up somewhere and take a shot while you're at it. If you do all that, you can get you a hat. We don't judge. But right now we're at almost to the end before you go out of the port. They have a stage here. That'd be pretty cool to come here and they got concerts playing throughout the day. We got a little lawn area, you can sit down. We're gonna walk along this water right here. That's the bar, Senior Frogs, right down there. It goes along this area here. The landscape is really, really nice. And what I understand, this was all under construction not that long ago, so this was all redone, or just did. If that makes sense. Look, they got seating along the water. We got some docks of smaller boats. Oh, wow. If you got kids, I would not walk along this deck. Yeah, hold on to them because there's nothing for them to not fall in. Yeah, there's no safety barriers over here. Look at that water. Yeah, you can jump right in. I'm not jumping in there. I don't know what's in that water. The Megalodon. Bruce the shark is in. Yeah, being there. They must be really into Bacardi rum cake because that's the third place that sells that Bacardi rum cake. That is a pretty cool art, y'all, on this building. All right, this guy was outside the port and painting, and we picked up this it has a cruise ship in the back of it, but he was actually painting. He was outside the gate going towards Senior Frogs.
It was $4.
$4 for this.
Hand-painted magnet.
What do you think about the Bahamas so far?
As good as long as you stay in the port, because it got a little sketchy for a second.
Guy was just going off, so I'm not that.
Okay, anyways.
I'm not going to say the language. I'm not going to say the language, but
it was really bad.
It was like, okay, we're not going to say no. We're just going to keep on walking.
But I'm going to go get my hair braided, so we're going to see how
She's going to go get her hair braided. There's this lady over here that was braiding hair right here when you got off the ship. All right. He's cutting the grass. Look how thin this grass is. So it's real grass, y'all. It's not like a grass turf. Yeah, here's what we saw right here. Crystal got this free beer, topless bartenders, and false advertisement. What a great sign. Here's another sign, y'all. Today's special, buy one beer for the price of two and receive a second beer absolutely free. Hey, no matter what, is everything okay? Yes or no? Just come on in and have a drink. He'll settle everything. Crystal just got her hair braided. Look at it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, first the lady gave us a price of $70 to do them two braids. And then she went down to like $50, but I only got $30 cash and she said, I'll do it for 30. So that gives you can.
So they negotiate.
They do negotiate. Yo, Disney Wish, here's another shop. Wow, that ship is big too. That's the aqueduct up there, right? Aqua Mouse. Why do I keep on saying aqueduct?
Aqueduct is on the Fantasy and the Dream.
Okay, on the Fantasy and Dream, that's why. So that's Aqua Mouse. Alright, y'all, look at this ferry. It is full. There's no room to move at all on that ferry. Wow. If you do an excursion, some kind of excursion, I don't know where that ferry goes to, but yeah, there's no room at all to move on that little boat. So we are headed back on the ship, and we're gonna get up on the pool deck. I wanna see how the pool deck looks when we're in Nassau. So kind of give you an idea if you wanna do the pool deck, if you don't wanna get off the ship in Nassau, and you wanna see what the crowd looks like on the pool deck, if it's a good time for you to be on the pool deck. But we're gonna check it out. It is a full ship. So I want to mention the front of the ship got bees. They got the left side of the deck closed off because of the bees. So we went to the right side, walking back to the back of the ship, and we saw a dead bee on the deck. And Chris was like, "You got one on your shoulder." So I dumped water on it, and then next thing you know, I get stung in my neck. So we come to the back here. While we're sitting in these chairs right here, I got stung on my arm. This is where they got it blocked off at. And all the bees are swarming over there. Yeah, they're really bad. Oh yeah, they're swarming. I don't know if you see them on camera. They're swarming all over that area right there. So somewhere around here, they're making a bee's nest. Look, yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I'm getting out of here before I get stung again. One of the employees said when they're doing the island over here, it could have disturbed a lot of the wildlife, and bees could have been one, and they're just looking for a place to make a nest, a new nest. So that makes sense, because that island, that's a new Royal Caribbean island right there that they're going. And he told me they're shooting for summer of 2025 to have that island ready. The worker did. It's not guaranteed, but they're shooting for summer of this year, 2025, to have the new Royal Caribbean. He did not know any information about how they're going to do that, if it's going to be an excursion or what's going to happen. But he said that's the deadline, is summer 2025. They just had an alarm go off doing their safety tests. So look, the Wish is right there. Create a Margaritaville. And then you got the Independence of the Seas right here. They're having their mandatory employee drill. So Utopia got theirs somewhere on the ship too. But if you want to check out, I was live. You can check out live and see what happened about the bees. So we'll put the link down below of the live, and you can just click on it and you'll see what happened. Yeah, bees on a cruise ship. Here's pickleball. So when the ship's at Nassau, they'll set the pickleball up. So that's pretty cool. And you got your ping pong tables. Pretty cool. They got the casing around the ping pong table so the ball goes crazy, doesn't hit nobody. Look how blue that water is. I actually want to go swimming. We are going to go swimming right after we get done with the mason jar at 11 o'clock. All right, I can film in this arcade. There's not a lot of kids. Look, you got Space Invaders painted on the wall right there. It's better to purchase online before you get on the cruise, because you can get deals and it's a lot cheaper. I thought this was skee ball. It's actually bowling. Got air hockey. Got basketball. Like I said, this is a big arcade. It's on deck 16 near the pool deck. The pool deck's right out here. Yeah, the arcade's pretty decent. Got kids. And down by on the boardwalk near Playmakers, they actually got free arcade games in Playmakers. All right, Crystal found her first duck on the ship. It was right in the middle of the chessboard. And who's it from?
Andrea from North Carolina and Susan from Florida.
Andrea from North Carolina, Susan from Florida.
Yay!
You got the date? That's pretty cool. Well, we found another duck.
I'm gonna put this one back.
So the same people but we're only going to take one. We're going to leave the other one for someone else to find. Thank you. This is what an empty boardwalk looks like. Playmakers. Hi, this is the Mason Jar restaurant. This is what they have on the menu. It looks like you got breakfast.
Brunch.
Oh, it's brunch. Okay, you got eggs and more, something sweet. Got the handhelds, classic po' boys one, crispy chicken sandwich. So we're gonna go ahead into the Mason Jar and check it out. This is a grilled Caesar salad. I've already tried it. It is really delicious. This is the deviled eggs. Yeah, she brought it to us to try it out. Hey, she said, hey, I'm gonna bring it to you and y'all can try it out and give us an opinion what we think about it. I ate the Popeye. Gone. Still had a couple of double eggs. Look at Crystal's plate. Crystal, what'd you have? I forget.
I had the shrimp po' boy. It was delicious. It had some kind of like Cajun sauce on it. It wasn't too spicy. It was just a lot of food. I couldn't eat it all.
Caesar salad was really good. That salad, it was amazing with the pork belly in it. It was really, really good. But this is the dessert menu. Look at the cherry pie, warm bread pudding. You got the chocolate pecan pudding. You got the twice fried Oreos, along with the gone bananas. And then you got regular ice cream at the bottom. Right. It is now about 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, we are tired. We did a late show. We did some casino late night. But let's talk about day 3. Day 3. We started out on the pool deck. We're doing live. It's on. If you check out my lives, the video's up there. Day 3 started out with getting stung by bees. The deck had bees. Yeah, they had half the deck shut down, and I ended up going on the other side. A bee was laying on my shoulder, tried to dump water on it, stung me in my neck. Go to the back of the ship and got stung again on my arm. But the video's up if you want to check out the video. Okay, we had brunch at the Mason Jar. Today it was roughly, I think it was at 11:30. We had brunch. We didn't get nothing over the app that notified us. So we end up, getting dressed, going up to Mason Jar, and they canceled it while they're in port at Nassau. And we were not notified through the app, because they notified, do everything through the app. They always said, check the app out. If anything changes, check the app out. But here's where Royal Caribbean got it right. It was a brunch, so the price was cheaper. But they did get this right. They did tell us, hey, you want to book tonight for dinner? And we asked them, well, what's the upcharge for dinner? Because dinner is it's a higher price. No upcharge. The dinner was great. So the waitress, she knew that our reservation got canceled. She apologized herself, said, well, I'm so sorry. And we explained, it's not your fault. Things happen. We can adjust on the fly. The dinner was amazing at Mason Jar. I would definitely recommend that dinner if you can. Really wish they would have notified us, because we could have scheduled our lunch somewhere else. But we ended up eating at the Windjammer. Windjammer's not terrible. I just didn't do too much on the Windjammer on this trip, because I did it on my last vlog in December. We'll link the last Utopia video in the description. We went to a show last night. It was called The Crazy Quest. It's an adult only show, 18 years and up. You're putting teams. There was like 6 teams. You're doing these challenges at first to get points. And it's a point system. So one part of the show, they had the youngest guy and the oldest guy from each team. The oldest guy and the youngest guy. And then they come out there and says, okay, whoever does the best dirty dancing of the youngest guy and the oldest guy, they will get awarded points. That was hilarious. The oldest guy, they were twerking, they were doing everything up there. It was crazy. Then they would do, okay, we need 5 bras, and you got to take them to the host. Then they had 5 guys take off their shirts, and they were take them to those. Then they had to take off their belts. After that, they did, I need one guy to come down to me with women's shoes. So they were rushing, and then here, it was kind of hilarious. But if you haven't checked out Crazy Quest, I would definitely recommend that show. Day 3 was an amazing day. All right, it is day 4 on this Utopia Seas cruise. We are going to go to Johnny Rockets this morning for
We're
breakfast.
gonna try because it's late.
Yeah, because it's late. If not, we'll be eating breakfast at the Windjammer. What's our plans for today, day 4?
We were supposed to go to Coco Key, but they canceled it because the winds are like 53 miles an hour. It's really hard to dock, apparently. They want to be safe, so it's going to be another sea day for us. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. We're going with the flow, literally.
Kind of relaxed today. Last day on the cruise. Tomorrow we disembark. We're taking our luggage with us, so we're going to go up to the Windjammer tomorrow morning because I believe it opens at 6 on disembarkation. And then we should be off the ship about 6:45 in the morning.
Because we got a long
We
drive
got a 12-hour drive ahead of us.
But we're already dreaming about our next cruise in June.
In June, we'll be on
Symphony.
a 7-day cruise in June. I'd love to see what that's like. This will be our 7th.
A different ship.
A different ship, too. We'll be
Right.
on the Symphony of the Seas out of New Jersey. So 6 hours away from our house instead of 12. So it's a little bit closer. I wish Royal Caribbean would come to Norfolk.
Please.
I wish Royal Caribbean come to Norfolk because they do have one in Baltimore, but they have an older ship and it's smaller. We're going to go ahead and get day 4 started.
Hungry.
We need to get breakfast
Breakfast.
before they stop serving breakfast.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. See you in a minute. We end up going to Johnny Rockets. Then we'll close at 9:30. Woke up late this morning. So we end up coming to the main dining room. It's roughly 10:15 in the morning, and we're gonna have breakfast. Less crowded, not crowded. Sit down and enjoy a great breakfast at the main dining room. We just finished up the 90s music trivia. Crystal did really good, but the lady who won, she actually won the Name That Tune game show last night. She was phenomenal. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So we're gonna walk around the track. Just walk around the whole ship on the track. We haven't done the track at all, so I'm gonna walk around the track. Later on this afternoon, we do have a slot tournament that we entered. The slot tournament here is $35 a person. I've never done one. I don't know what to expect. So, but I would definitely let you know later on how me and Crystal does in the slot tournament. We're on deck 5. We're on the track. So we're gonna go look for that. What is it called? Shuffleboard. And we're going to see if we can do some shuffle. It might be right here. What's this right here? Oh, wow. Oh, check this out. You got your own balcony. Look at this. This is a beautiful sight. And the ship has been rocking left and right. Look, the water's like right here. Look at this. Probably about 15 feet up from the water. All right, y'all. This boat here, they actually got the cover off of it. So this is a rigid rescue boat. So I guess if someone falls off, they can lower this boat down and try to rescue the person. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. All right, we're on the very back. Like I said, the track comes right here, deck 5. Look at the wake. Isn't that so cool? Yeah, that water's rough. There's probably about 5 to 6 foot waves out there. Maybe bigger than that. Yeah, the water is really rough, so yeah, that's why we didn't port in Nassau today. This is a window of the aqua show.
That's what I think too.
Pretty cool. Look at these waves here, boy. These waves are big. That's probably an 8-foot wave.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, these waves are huge. It's chilly out here too. It's not
Oh yeah.
it's not warm. It's probably about 50 degrees out, maybe 60. About 60, 65 maybe. I think 50 is over exaggerating. Yeah, this boat's moving. You get lost on the jogging track. It's a jogging track right here. Deck 6, Boardwalk Aqua Theater. Okay, everyone, I'm walking down the hallway. That's not my hair. Someone left their hair behind on the railing. Woo! If this is your door, that's an awesome magnet door. Happy birthday. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Walking by the doors and look, this week I don't give a ship. That is so cool. Look at the vacuums. Who want a vacuum like that? Got a happy. That vacuum's happy all the time. Every one of their vacuums is like this: red, blue, yellow, purple, whatever color you want. It's always happy to vacuum. We came in our room. Look, a little dinosaur.
And it's a she because she has eyelashes.
She has eyelashes. Okay, let me tell you this. We got this. Crystal gets that. That's swans. I can tell that's swans. This right here. What do you think it is? I say it was a bear. What'd you say, Crystal?
A pig.
Crystal thought it was a pig.
It has pointy ears.
It had pointy ears, snout. Well, we ran into our stateroom host, and I guessed it right. It was a bear. That's a bear. And I thought it was like a koala bear and all. So it could be either one. If you, like Crystal wants thinks, let her believe it's a pig. Hey, it's a pig. We are back here. We're gonna go ahead and take us a quick nap. After we get up from our nap, me and Crystal has a challenge. She's got her raspberry cheesecake.
So you come on Utopia, these raspberry cheesecake things at the
food truck. Deck 15.
They're really good.
Really good. They also got tornadoes. If you ate a taquito from 7-Eleven, it's the same thing. Deck 16 right now because the wind is blowing. They got deck 16 closed off. So there's nobody up there on deck 16 at all. Same way above us. We're on deck 15 and this is enclosed. Look out, this is how bad the wind's blowing. Look at that water. The water's blowing coming out of there and it's like blowing everywhere. Look at that, see? That's how bad the
Pressure's closed?
Oh yeah. It might be closed. We were going to eat the tacos this morning. I'm gonna get me ice cream, and we're gonna probably had to go to Windjammer. I'm gonna give me ice cream, because we were gonna go to the taco place on deck 16, but since this wind is blowing so bad, deck 16 is closed. All right, everyone, we are gonna talk about day 4. We did the main dining room because we went down Johnny Rockets. It was closed. Johnny Rockets closed at 9:30. It does not matter if you're in port or out or not. 9:30 in the morning it closes for breakfast. Then it reopens up about 11 o'clock for lunch. We were not able to go to Coco Key, Royal Caribbean's private island, because of the winds. And you could tell this ship's been Ooh, all day long. I'm going to show you this door to this refrigerator and show you how bad the boat is rocking. Look, see that? That's how bad the boat's rocking. Here we go. It's going back and forth like this. Going back and forth. Like back and forth like this. That's what it's doing. We did a slot tournament today in the casino. Me and Crystal's first ever slot tournament. But I ended up winning the slot tournament. Me and Crystal, we made the top 9 out of, it was roughly about 100 people. I celebrated. I was very happy. That was my first slot tournament ever. And I came out winner of $500. And it cost $35 to enter. So for me to win something on this ship, I was happy. We did catch the adult comedy show. They were really, really good. They had the crowd going. It was really good. It's not made for kids. And there's some profanity in that comedy show, but it's really, really good. This is when we are going to get off ship, but it's around 5:34 in the morning roughly. We are going to head up to the Windjammer, eat some breakfast because they open up at 5:30, and they'll come over to the intercom about 6:30ish whenever they're ready to start letting people off the ship. And we got our luggage right here, so we don't let them take luggage, because if not, you have to have it out the night before disembarkation, so they can, but it's a process you got to go through. It depends on what numbers you got to get called. If you're not in a rush to get off the ship, you can do it that way. We got a 12-hour drive. We're trying to get off the ship about 6:30, 6:45, get on that road. So, but yeah, this is disembarkation day. So we're going to go on up and eat some breakfast before we come back to the room and go. You don't have to be out of your room till, what, 8:30? Roughly around 8:30, I think.
I think everyone has to be off the ship by 9.
By 9. Because they got to get the ship rooms clean, get it ready for
Turnover.
the next crew to come on, turnover day. Because it's turnover day for the crew. So I've had a blast on this cruise. Last night, this ship was really rocking. It was I thought, I was like, I don't know if I'm afraid to go to sleep. I thought I'm fall off the bed.
Yeah, it was really rough.
Yeah, it was rough.
I'll be glad to get home, get back to routine though.
Yeah, get back to routine, get back to our bed.
Train my body not to be hungry 24/7.
Yeah, this is one cruise I've been excited about, but I miss my kids. It's not the same when you come up here with the kids, and you know, we talked to the kids last night, and I enjoy watching them be happy, my kids. You know, so it kind of gives us time alone, but it's not, we're not full without our kids. So we'll be with our kids end of June on Symphony of the Seas, 7-day cruise. They can enjoy everything that we're enjoying. So let's go eat some breakfast. All right, I got the French toast, got a piece of pineapple, a little donut go with it. Got our white chocolate mocha coffee. And this is the breakfast before we leave the ship. This is what Crystal got from the Windjammer. Delicious. Let's eat up. Hey, we're back from the cruise. We're going to be starting up memberships. You will do some random drawing, one random drawing from all the comments on this cruise video of the Utopia Seas. Remember, we will be doing 2 drawings at the end of the month for certain gifts. We won't ask for your credit card information. We won't ask for none of that. So like I said, if you want to be entered into one of our random gift drawings, comment on this video. We'll give away one person that comments on the video below one of the random gifts. I know we got some pins, we got some keychains of Utopia of the Seas that we can give out. Next few months we will have more when we go on to another cruise, Symphony of the Seas. Like I said, just keep on commenting. You never know, you might be a random winner and we might pick it out. We'll comment down below on your comments that this is the winner of the gift. Get on my YouTube account, my email's up there. Email us just your address and we'll send it out to you. No credit card information given. So from there, good luck on the contest. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If y'all haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Get in on this contest giveaways.